Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to 1000xRESIST on PlayFrame. Really nice knowing how to say the name of the video game now. It's bringing a whole lot more certainty to the opening 10 seconds of these episodes. Anyway, we must commune with Healer, who's going through it right now. Maybe not as much as some others I can think of off the top of my head, but well, today might be a lot. Care to explain?
Oh, look who it is. Watcher, have you come to snoop?
Is that not my job?
You've been mandated to commune.
Yes, I've heard all about it. Actually, I've got tons to get through before the day.
I see.
I have talked to almost everybody in this entire place, though, so could we just go ahead and commune now?
Was Principal not clear?
She was clear. Very clear.
These communions are important.
Yes, well, I'm sure they are to you.
I am merely carrying out the All-Mother's wishes. Did you not witness the artistic rendition of...
Oh, honey, I saw it all. I am well aware of what you did.
You mean what Fixer did?
No, I mean what you did.
We shouldn't delay. It would raise suspicion.
Oh my god.
What?
Never mind. Guess we were all the new kid once. Just when I think I figured it out, it just goes poof, right through my fingers.
What happened?
What happened?
Oh, you know. A sister falls, cracks her mask. A sister is careless. A sister is too eager. It ends badly for them, and there's nothing I can do about it.
I'm sorry.
How are you doing, Watcher? You can tell your big sister. Like Almo says, sharing is caring.
She says that?
Well, no, but she should. You know what? Let's just get this over with.
Thank you.
For what?
For cooperating with me.
Little sister, it's the least I could do.
Secretary, let's begin.
Understood. Initiating communion. In 3, 2, 1.
This is going to be an awkward communion, I think. But educational. Book 1, page 0. Slightly different format. Fascinating. Okay. I guess that's another way in which this game sort of evokes the feeling of a Nier game a little bit. Not just in the sort of more like melancholy vibes, not just in the kind of cool sci-fi, lots of women in like a sci-fi bunker somewhere in a sort of post-apocalypse, but also just in like the changes in mode of play and style of narrative presentation happening throughout. Which I really love seeing, honestly. It's a cool thing about Nier that so few other games really dabble in, and it's really like making this one all the more just fun and exciting and surprising to experience. So here we go. 1. And on the last month of the year of before, it rained red. A red that ran crimson through every human eye, that froze the course of every human vein, that licked every human tongue with cries and curses and everything cruel. And so it went, each man down. Each tree bowing, then cracking at the weight of its own grief. Even the bees could do nothing. They drank themselves drunk on the red of the blood spilt, wishing for better days and warmer weather.
Do you think she'll come with us?
What? You were so confident earlier.
Mimi, that's a familiar name. One of these characters, the 50, I guess, they seem to be called, mentioned in one of the earliest episodes that, like, Mimi had us wrapped around their little finger. And I still don't know what that means.
So confident in your charms.
Mimi, this is serious.
Sure. She'll come.
She'll leave her parents?
Believe me, you don't want them around. Not when difficult choices need to be made.
I'm just being conscious of what we're asking.
Johnny. It's not like she has a choice. We're just being polite.
So, how we doing?
Who are those ugly spheres?
I don't know if they're not great news, but they are helping in a way. It's honestly very hard to say.
They're trying to help the All-Mother.
Oh, Watcher. If only you were this trusting when it counts. Well, lead on, Communion Queen.
I'm sensing some tension.
I'm at your service. Let's bear witness to whatever the All-Mother has in store.
I sense Healer is not thrilled with our choice to rat out Fixer. Is there anything else this way? Car. And plane parked on car. As they do. Whoa. And on the last week of the last year of before, 2 demigods descended upon a home. And demanded from the weary council your firstborn. For they knew that this child held a gift of immunity. They took the firstborn away to a faraway place. Just checking the nooks and crannies. But what will be left of us? The council worried. The demigods could not be bothered. This way? Whoa. Again, just incredibly striking imagery done on, like, in such a low budget, simple way. That is, like, but in a way that is still more visually striking than the most AAA, like, impressively rendered forest or, like, open fields or city or whatever. Like, it is interesting and gripping. And it's not like I'm, like, meaning that as an insult to, like, super AAA, like, impressive digital artistry. It's just, I'm impressed at what they are pulling off here, working under such stricter limitations and with so fewer resources. In a way that very few indie teams even manage to do. You see what I'm saying? This rules. What a good game. And gazing over it all, the Ultra Pigeon. The new lord of this domain. Is that the... Is that like the list of food that was in the school like cafeteria? Might just be another like restaurant menu type thing. This is so cool though. Sure hope I'm going the right way. I am, hooray! And on the first day of the first year, the firstborn arrived at the garden. Garden spelled G-U-A-R-D-E-N. Interesting.
Watcher, honey, could you slow it down? This is a lot more running than I'm used to. We're not all spring chickens, you know?
Spring chicken?
Never mind.
I was about to ask who, like, the oldest of us, of the 5 main sisters is. Principal, probably. But even she was talking about the ones who came before, so, like, I don't think any of us here have been here, like, the whole time. Oh, how she basked in this new freedom, for her youth had been one long, underwhelming episode of being treated like a child.
Iris, please, make yourself at home. I just want to say thank you for all your sacrifices.
What sacrifices?
Ah, right. Thank you for coming with us.
I need to know what's wrong with me.
Wrong with you? There's nothing wrong with you, Iris. In fact, some people would say your immunity is a gift. Some people like me. Your condition may save us all.
So this garden we're in is the place that she was taken to, which does make a kind of sense and does mean it was also, and is also presumably still like a literal real place. Reachable on Earth somewhere. The demigods studied the firstborn.
First things first. We're gonna take some samples, okay?
Like what?
Oh, I don't know. Some blood, some skin, some hair. You know, the usual suspects. Some water, too, from your mouth, your eyes. Just some very simple stuff to start.
Why did I survive when Zhao didn't?
Zhao? Who's that?
She was a friend.
Oh. A friend, yes. I'm sorry. Don't you worry. If we do a good job here, no one will have to die again.
What do you mean, no one?
Shh. It's our little secret between us gals. So just be patient, okay? I assure you, the complex stuff is yet to come.
Tests were redacted, 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 redacted. Extremely redacted. but in like an EDM show kind of way. I can feel the beat dropping from here. So, thoughts on this?
If only I could see what they were working with. How they were testing? Ugh, are the memories supposed to look like this?
I've seen similar errors before.
Well, what do you make of this, Communion Queen?
Secretary, thoughts?
As I've said, we can only see what the All-Mother has experienced, or dreamt, or allowed us to see.
That's a fine detail.
She would hide certain memories?
Wouldn't you, Watcher? And you, Healer? There you go. She may be open to us, but some things are too personal, even for sisters.
Good to be aware of. So, how are we?
I play the notes as they are written, but it is God who makes the music. I play the notes as they are written, but it is God who makes the music.
Purple. Her gifts remained her own. Redacted, redacted. Her gifts remained her own. Redacted, redacted, redacted. Clones were made. Clones, redacted, redacted.
This is how things go. You knew this was going to happen.
How many more do we have to make?
100. 1,000. 100,000. As many as it takes. You need to grow some thicker skin.
We lost contact with 2 more facilities last week.
Focus. We are here, and we are alive. For fuck's sake. People are depending on you.
So wait, can I still manually bounce around at will? I can. Not that I'm confident there's a whole ton to see that we haven't already. That's nice, though, in case we accidentally miss something. Although, whoa. I can get on the other side of some things. Hang on now. Okay, I was able to just run around that one anyway, but good to keep in mind for future obstructions. Nothing. Okay. Where is this? It looks similar to the rest of the orchard in style, but I don't recognize this part of it. She stood in the middle of the square.
Hey, Iris. What are you doing? She looks just like me.
Wow, so many of you. This is like dreaming.
She smiles more than me. She's so trusting of everyone.
Does she smell like strawberry pocky?
No. No, she smells like nothing.
Redacted. Their faces glowed mauve, the color of disinterest. I'll have to check again. I wonder how similar this uniform is to Bang Bang Fire's kind of clothing style. It'd be interesting if there was a parallel there. Their faces glowed rose, the color of fatigue. Their faces glowed ash, the color of scorn.
Mimi is dead. Did you know that? Are you happy, Iris? We saved her for you. From now on, I want you to feel the weight of your actions. I want you to drink every single last drop.
Incensed, she redacted upon all the dusty-faced demigods before her. I wonder if Mimi died. So, like, the first communion we went through, we had so many of these 50 figures interacting with us as if we were Iris, because this was a memory, because there'd been something that Iris had managed to convince someone in their organization to allow her to come back to the school, and they were accompanying her. And they seemed to be pretty generally sullen and a little resentful. But none of them were, speaking of, like, I guess Mimi wasn't mentioned much, but the time she was brought up, it didn't seem to be in the past tense. I wonder if that excursion resulted in Mimi dying, and now they definitely do resent her even more so. Well, now, quote unquote, after that point. Interesting. Incensed still, she redacted upon all those surrounding the square. Her venge not yet quenched, she redacted upon all those toiling the tech lands, the greens, the labs, the ones at home in their pods, and every last nuisance. Until the firstborn was the last one left.
You did this? For me?
Secretary, who is she talking to?
That information has been
Let me guess. Redacted.
astute, Watcher.
Thank you.
On the 3rd month of the 30th year, the firstborn hid away, all alone and all forgotten. There was something in Iris's pose there that was very reminiscent of the posing on the occupants, and I'm wondering if that was... Iris communicating with one of them. It sort of feels like that is the potential twist a lot of this might be leading toward, that Iris, and by extension, probably Principal, like, the occupants are not the enemy in the same way they were, and that Iris and the occupants were allied in some way. Like, how or what that means, still no idea, but... Darn, this is a compelling sci-fi story they're telling. Between stone walls, she endured, visioning a great utopia.
She was all alone.
I'm gonna be candid with you. Is that okay?
What are you...
I am so sincerely sick of these drawings.
You don't like art?
Watcher, you silly sphere. Art can be sharper than a scalpel.
Oh.
And so, lonely as heck, she plucked from her own head 5 strands of hair. And from them created 5 identical sisters. It's starting to come together a little bit. I see.
Hear this. My power is to be the maker, the savior, the life giver of you, sisters. This power is mine, and mine alone. You are forbidden to do the same. You are forbidden to make sisters of your own. Do you understand me?
No sisters we make, no promise we break. Pluck hair from our heads, so slain us dead.
Needs work, but it gets the point across. Hecky Grace, G. Almo, Grace 2.
Grace to the All-Mother. I feel out of practice.
Oh, sisters. You're all so basic.
And so the firstborn was henceforth known as All-Mother. All-Mother struggled to tell the sisters apart, and so gifted each their own color and garb. Practical.
Yuck. Those styles. We've come a long way, haven't we? Well, maybe some of us.
Hey.
Darling, don't get down. It's bad for the brain.
All-Mother struggled to keep the sisters from quarrel, and so gifted them each a different power. The youngest. One moment.
Would you look at that? They don't need masks. These original sisters were immune. I can't get used to it either. If she could give us immunity, why would she take it away? Why do I have to work every day in fear?
This is a good question.
How about me, All-Mother? What is my power?
Last but not least, to you, dear sister, I give the power of observation.
I've never heard of a power so useless.
I am useless?
I want you all to remember, not all gifts are free.
I see. And so she observed. They don't even know I'm the main character.
I can't stand it anymore. All she does is stand around and watch every move I make.
Come on, cut her a break. It's her function.
To be a nuisance? What kind of function is that? Meanwhile, we all have real functions doing real work? I'm gonna say something to
Not now. She's not well.
What do you mean?
She's been sleepwalking at night, talking to herself.
Oh, that's old news.
I sense this is different. I don't like being watched either, but
You're all wasting your time. We all know by now the youngest is her favorite. There's no fighting the truth. Just be on your best behavior and don't give her any reason to report you.
So we are the cops. I'm wondering now, like I still don't have a clear idea of what the scary room is. That's just sort of a pretty nondescript, like concrete enclosed room with just some ground in it and a little bit of like a ring poking through, similar to the halo on Iris here. And similar to some like sort of halo, large halo type shapes we've seen elsewhere. I'm increasingly curious about that room.
My sisters, they treat me differently.
So what?
It's lonely.
Am I not enough for you?
Pardon me, oh mother. Of course you are. I want to be just like you.
I know. In time, maybe you can. I'm sure they will come around. Your sisters love you. They're just jealous.
My function is not my fault.
It's only natural they want to be close to me. Close like we are. But that closeness comes with a price.
I understand.
Good. Now load the devices and let's get started.
Of course.
I wonder how we went from never make more sisters of your own to current day, where that seems to be what we are very much all about. On the 4th month of the 40th year, the sisters played their favorite game. Which is...
Sisters, I know I am useless, but may I play with you? Just this once?
is the game album cover posing.
Oh, you want to grace us with your presence?
Yeah, you can play.
Yes, let's play, little sister.
What's the game?
I know. You're good at looking, aren't you? Let's play hide and seek. We hide, and you seek.
I can do that. I've trained for this every day of my life. I promise I will seek to the best of my ability.
Right. Yes. Good. Close your eyes and count to 10.
And so she searched.
Ready or not, here I come.
Side thought. Is one actor performing all of these sister characters? I mean, they're all clones. It makes a degree of sense, but it has not sounded that way. So if that's the case, dang. Impressive work.
I can see you. No, I can't.
How are you not seeing this one, is my question. She's barely hiding.
I'm coming to get you. Is that? No, just a shrub.
We're not quite as good at this as we thought.
Oh, just a shadow. Scary.
Or they are incredible at hide and seek.
Maybe this way.
All but one of them is super good at hide and seek.
I guess no one is here. Are you sure you've checked everywhere?
Look at her. She'll never find me.
What's with the one silver glove on the right hand? Or maybe that's just what their hand looks like, I'm not sure, but all of this first collection of sisters seem to have it. So she searched and searched.
Oh, isn't that funny?
What's funny?
It's just an age-old truth. The youngest is always just a bit dense.
Are you talking about me?
Are you dense?
I'm just trying to do my best.
Really? Guess I'm not talking about you then.
She just needs help, okay?
I'm feeling a little picked on. Oh.
I saw some movement. I think.
Keep looking.
Come out wherever you are.
I don't think that's how the game works.
Wherever you are. Footprints. I've got you now.
We are getting desperate.
Hello. You're all so good at this game. Have you tried looking near the entrance?
Oh. How thrilling. Hiding from the enemy in plain sight.
And searched and searched. Boy, we're getting inventive.
Here. Yeah. No.
You'll get them next time.
You'll find them soon. I'm sure. Hello? Anyone?
Don't lose hope.
Hey, hard things are hard. Got you! I don't even know why I'm looking down here.
You're just trying all the options.
Being exhaustive is a kind of strategy.
We might be very bad at hide and seek. Youngest?
Maybe around here. There's always clues in hallways.
Yeah, we're really reaching at this point.
I can't find anyone.
Well, if you take a break, they might get bored.
Try taking a little rest. You may have better luck with the sharp mind. I thought I could do this. Yeah. I'm sorry.
if she's one step ahead or one step behind.
Flushed in the face and dark in the heart, the youngest searched into the night.
Hello? You can all come out now. I'm done playing. Please come out. Sister Pink is right. I am a waste of meat. I can't even perform my function. Why? I try to do everything right to be loved, but nothing ever changes. What is wrong with me? Why do they hate me?
Through darkness, she combed until met with a waterfall that parted before her. Hey, can you figure that room out? I've not managed it yet. I'm also wondering if we are beginning, if they're like starting to get into and reveal the, I forget their term for it, the like original like sinner villain figure of theirs. This sort of like worst of the worst, corrupt sister, betrayer. I wonder if that's where this is headed.
Was this always here? Hello? Is anyone in there? Is this where they've been hiding?
Hello? Now I can't find anybody. Here we go.
Mom. You were all alone. What's this?
Ooh. Interesting.
Dear Dumpster Jow, since you haven't been around, I've got hot goss for you. Turns out I can multiply myself just by wishing for it to be true. It also turns out I'm immune to the virus that did you in. So I'm still alive, but without you, it's sort of pretty grim. At least your journal keeps me warm. Its pages feed the fire. By the way, I read it all of your weird desires. Remember how I'd hate your laugh? How I'd hate your style? How I'd hate walking home from school with you bothering me for miles? Well, now all I have is your picture, and the world has come to an end. I promise I will be nicer if you want to come around again.
In between the worn pages, the youngest found a single strand of hair. Interesting. An idea blossomed in her mind. So genius, so not basic.
This piece of hair belonged to Zhao? No sisters we make, no promise we break. Pluck hair from our heads, so slain us deads. But what if pluck from another to please my mother?
It rhymes, so it's a good idea.
I'll show them who's useless.
On that night, she went to work. Struck by sudden inspiration, she toiled to perfect her creation. Thoughts on this?
Watcher, I don't like where this is going. Can we stop?
All this happened a long time ago.
I see you've become numb.
Principal wants this. Let's keep going. Will she like me?
Historically, your odds are pretty good.
It'll be okay. Deep breath. It'll be okay.
I really hope so.
You can call me youngest.
Young.
Yes, that's right. That's me. And your name is Zhao.
Jiao.
Well, it was our first try.
Yes! Oh, All-Mother is going to be so surprised.
Boy, is she.
Surprise.
Yes! Yes! Surprise! You are getting it. Zhao, you are so beautiful.
Beautiful.
You are the best thing I have ever done.
How did that pan out? On the next day, they gathered for All-Mother's birthday.
Hey. About yesterday?
We want to say we're sorry.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay?
She means it. I mean it. We got carried away.
We'll play even nicer next time. I promise.
It's all right. Don't worry about me.
Really?
Yes, really. I think I'm not very good at looking, but it's all right.
Oh. Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm glad.
We love you.
Yeah. What she said.
Let it be known.
There's something very fun about the hovering, angelic pose, just all the import while cutting a birthday cake and having a little birthday crown on. Pretty good.
Oh, look, it's little sister. You found us. Took you long enough. Okay. That was mean of me. I'm sorry. We all just need a little personal space now and then. Does that make sense? Right. I almost forgot. Purple has an idea. Well, kind of both of us.
This might be presumptuous, but we were noticing that you were having trouble seeing.
We're not joking around.
What do you mean?
It's just a theory, but it's possible that your glasses don't bend light properly for your eyes.
Very possible. The cloning process may not be perfect. Sister, you may need new glasses.
My glasses?
Why don't you come round to the med bay? After the party, I'll see if I can do anything.
I too would be curious. If true, there are wide-ranging consequences, given time.
What do you say?
It's okay. I may not need to look for much longer.
What are you talking about?
I'm going to show Mom what I'm really capable of. And then, I'm sure everything is going to change.
Okay. I, look forward to it. But come by anyways, okay?
I suspect you're right about the change thing.
Mother, happy birthday.
What's this? So formal. Thank you, youngest. You really are polite. Please, have some fruitcake.
Mother, may I say something?
You're acting very strangely today.
I know you are lonely too.
I have all of you.
Yes, but we're no replacement for...
For what? Speak up, sister.
I got you a gift. I hope you like it. I made it all by myself.
Surprise! I'm Zhao.
What did you say?
I'm Zhao.
Did I not give you life? Have I not given you everything you have? Am I so wretched and vile to deserve to be treated like this? You have nothing to say? Where did I go wrong? You need to feel the weight of your actions. You will pay for this, sister.
No. Don't touch her. Are you okay? Don't come any closer.
Or what? What will you do,
Mother, please don't escalate.
I see. I see how it is now. You have no clue what I've protected you from. Maybe you need to learn.
And so the All-Mother plucked from their heads the single strand of hair that had once been her own. Stripped of their immunity, the disease began to take hold.
No. Please. Please stop.
The eldest, with the gift of knowing, sought knowledge to save her sisters, but fell to the ground, dying, then dead. Let's make sure we didn't miss anything over here. Let's make it sure. The second, with the gift of healing, ran for medicine to save her sisters. But could find no such cure, and so fell to the tiles, dying, then dead.
Leave her alone.
The third, with the gift of fixing, fled for her tools. To build a breathing chamber to save her sisters, but fell to the floor, dying, then dead.
Mom. Why?
The fourth, with the gift of military defense and espionage, shot furiously at the invisible disease. But the virus cut through every organ. And so she fell to the ground, dying, then dead. The youngest fell to her knees and waited her turn. Yet death did not befall her.
Please, I can explain.
You thought you could replace me?
No. No, I would never.
Start birthing clones behind my back.
Never, All-Mother.
Sister, I trusted you.
It was a mistake. I promise.
A mistake? Okay. Then, finish it off. Just like how I taught you. I said, finish it off.
I can't.
Your sisters were right about you. Useless. Death is too good for you. You want to make sisters, do you?
No, All-Mother.
You will make sisters. Dawn to dawn. You will make and unmake them until you have created sisters so pure, so perfect that your sin can be forgiven. And you will do so, plucking from your own head of hair. It's too bad, youngest. We were so close.
And so the All-Mother departed to the other side, never to return. She stripped from the garden all things good, leaving nothing but a hollow gravesite of a bunker, where a sister scorned would live out her ceaseless life, paying for what would be known as the ancient sister's sin.
I feel like Healer is going to have thoughts on this. Oh, that makes sense. Yep. Pieces falling into place on the monument now.
I've seen these before.
I believe they're still present in our time, though in dire condition.
I can still make out the markings here. Here lies Sister Orange, who always has candies in her pocket to share. Here lies Sister Pink, who is a sore loser and a big dreamer. Here lies Sister Purple, who sings to those at night who can't fall asleep. Here lies Sister Green, who is always laughing and winking at me. We will play again soon, I promise.
You keep reading these over and over.
I'm just processing.
Can I help?
I'm fine.
Watcher, I know this look on your face.
Perverse, revolting, deserving of every curse. That is what we learn about the ancient sister from the very first story time. The youngest wasn't anything like that. She was clumsy, ignorant, yet convicted. Her passion for hide and seek? How could she ever mean harm?
You describe her as if you're describing yourself.
Well, maybe that's why I feel like I understand her.
Caution, Watcher. You know that to suggest anything of likeness between you and the ancient sister is a severe breach of...
I'm sorry, I know. Forget I said anything.
I think it's time to head home. To our time, I mean.
Where did Healer go? She missed the ending.
A moment, Watcher. I believe Healer fled to time index -01. We should reverse direction and meet her there.
Okay. Let's go.
Don't know if it's for the best. She missed the ending. Or not. Let's start heading back. It's kind of a cool case of them sending you back through these events. Like, we've experienced them over the course of an hour, but it sort of has a chance to re-register in your mind and sort of crystallize a bit more. Seeing it all a little bit more condensed. It was a lot of information. How you doing? You missed quite a twist.
Healer, why did you leave in the middle of the communion? Do you understand that I have to report you?
Fill me in then.
Excuse me?
Maybe I twisted my ankle. Maybe we split up. Between us, anything could have happened. And this communion was just between the two of us. So, please, regale me with the key learning outcomes. What did I miss?
The birthday party.
That sounds fun. How does it all end? Happily ever after?
The youngest, the ancient sister, she loses everything.
Is that troubling to you at all?
It happened. I accept it.
You're so full of shit. Can I be real with you? Actually, wait, don't answer that. Can you be real with me?
Why do people always ask me that?
You loved Fixer, didn't you?
What does this have to do with her?
You loved her and you had her killed.
She left me no choice.
You're sure? No choice. And how do you feel about that now?
She seems to understand very well, actually. You know, I don't often go for the silence response in these sorts of dialogue choice scenarios, but this feels like the right one, dramatically.
Fine. I feel fine.
Then why is your voice strained? Your jaw clenched? Why are your pupils dilated?
Stop it.
Your breathing erratic?
I said stop.
Your pulse and vitals off the charts.
What do you want from me?
There. There you are. Took long enough?
You'll be incinerated.
Good. I want to see firsthand what you would do to your own sister. You're not the only one who loved Fixer, you know. Every time I gut a shell, I see her face. I want you, I need you to admit you had a choice, and that you made the wrong one.
This is why you need to stay to the end. If you had seen what the All-Mother is capable of, you would understand.
Understand what? That Iris was lonely?
That your greatest fear should be crossing her. We sinned. We sinned, and we are still paying for it to this day. She took their immunity healer like it was nothing.
Generations of sisters dying. For what? A birthday present?
It is our lot to be bound.
You are deranged.
You are jealous.
Fuck you, Watcher. I'm not jealous. I'm mad that you're basic. You pretend to be all righteous, but I can tell that you're just scared. But you know what? That scared sister, that sister I can trust. You don't have to hide from me. Without trust, we have nothing. I want to trust you.
Healer, it's not like I want to report you.
Then don't. It's your choice.
Boy, this game is good. Heck of a thing. I'm extremely impressed. Way into it. Let's do save game, though. And call it. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you tomorrow for Chapter 4. Bye!